Hey guys, so Braska will be coming to GL DFFOO, so let us discuss about his kit. First is FR. Is it good as a main FR? Well, technically yes, because it has generic 70%, but do remember that most of the characters that we have now has 80% generic, and some of them is 70% with HP damage limit up. So Braska is not offering those, so it's just generic 70%, still good nonetheless, and it's superchargeable, but it's not as high as some other characters. So superchargeable, you only will be able to fulfill the HP condition, which is 40% plus 50 from non-attacking abilities, so that makes it up to 90%. If you are using Braska as FRS main, do be careful of HP poison, because if there is HP poison, then you will never be able to meet the 40% condition, so only the fire condition, which really does hurt his FR. His BT now enchants fire, so he easily allowed the entire team to meet this condition. So with that, I would actually use his FR more as an echo. So if I have like a generic 80% or those with HP damage limit up, then do know that with his BT, he does additional 3 HP dumps AoE after his turn, and that really adds to his FR attack, so making his FR a pretty good huge but a new button to press. Anyway, I'm giving his FR a score of 4/5. How about his BT? So I would say yes, because without his BT, his damage is actually pretty lacking. And yeah, if you want to use him just mainly for fast charging, then by all means you don't have to use his BT, but obviously with his BT, then you increase his overall damage. Do remember that his Jack Beam also triggers if he is using a non-attacking ability. So unlike some of the units, like if you are pressing AA or you are using a non-attacking ability, they will not do a follow-up attack, but Braska will. Okay, so with that, apart from that, he is not offering any special utility from it, so I'm just giving it a 4/5 score. Now, how about his kit? He is a healer, pretty good support aura with 100% for attack and 100% for max brave. He is a charger, spamming Curaga. And now with his BT, he's a fire enchanter, so he does make your team hit harder, especially because we do have one thing good about fire enchant is we have Lulu's Call. So Lulu's Call can force enchant even characters that have other element, so that is kind of a plus, especially to units who have FR condition that needs fire. And how to use Braska kit? Okay, first, you bring him in as a charger, so you charge up your gauge using Curaga, and then you can activate his BT, which is no rocket science because every other charger plays the same way. But the thing is that with his BT now, he actually does pretty decent damage. He is not going to deal as much damage as like character like Baltier, Rex, later down Astos or Aranya, probably coming soon, but you can use him as a DPS unit if you want to, because he does hit pretty decent. It's just like Sarah or Mok, right? Technically they are not a DPS, but even if you use their BT phase, you will notice that overall they deal pretty good damage as well. So this goes to Braska. Okay, it's the same concept, so if you want to use his BT as the main BT phase, by all means. It is not like it will be a very bad thing to do. One thing that I kind of dislike with his kit is that he can hit really hard with his EX Plus and LD Plus. So EX Plus is 8 HP dump, so including Jack Beam from BT, so that's a total of 11. Right, for that specific turn. And as for his LD, it is 6 HP dump with additional 3, so that is 9 AoE HP dumped. But the thing is that he have a stack overhead buff. The overhead buff have to reach 5, only then it will convert the EX into EX plus and LD into LD plus. So if you have used his LD, then it will revert back to the original version, and it will not has as many HP dumps as the plus version. So you can't really like have a consecutive turn for Braska and then continuously spam LD plus or EX plus. It's just impossible to do so. So apart from the point where you already have 5 stack and everything changed to plus version, during the non-plus version, his damage is actually just about average, right? But if you do plan to use his BT phase, do it this way. Start the game, charge up to 4 stacks, then use his EX, because by the time he gets back his turn, it will reach 5 stack and it will instant charge his EX as the plus version. And after that, try to build up his stack again to 4, including if you are going to use his FR to build up HP damage bonus and things like that. But before entering his BT, if you are like at 4 stack, when you enter his BT, you can use EX, and the next turn it will be 5 and it instantly charges the EX again. So in that case, you can use 2 EX in his BT, which makes his BT hits actually pretty hard. So EX and EX grant a free ability, then you can use S2, and then you can use S2 again, use the LD plus version, and then back to EX, then FR. So this would be my recommended sequence or the rotation in BT. As for crystal passive, it's pretty much there's no specific crystal passive that I think can synergize and create something wow with Braska. So I would recommend using those generic crystal passive like U1, A1, D1, which is all mainly on stack increase, last stand, right, from D1, and U2 giving multiple turns, but it's not like Braska actually needs it. So overall, I'm giving Braska a score of 8/10. I still do think that if your kid lacks a fast charger, like if you only have Aerith and you don't have anybody else, then you should at least get Braska as well, because we do have the R35 and you just need as much fast charge character as you can. And good luck with your pulls tomorrow. I will be pulling ticket just to get Ace FR. I already have Braska's FR, so I don't need another one, and I hope that I will score a BT from ticket, hopefully. Anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye.